Travel has paused, sports has paused, the economy has paused. The only thing that hasn't paused is the growth of human hair. Mine is becoming quite bedraggled after a few weeks without seeing a barber, and thousands of people across the country are cutting their own. I'm going to have to try the same, so let's see how I fare.
If you're thinking of doing it, I would probably say do it sooner rather than later. The longer you leave it, the more work it's then going to be, and the harder it's going to be to kind of follow what the person has done beforehand.
Here I have the big three, which are a pair of communal kitchen scissors, my beard trimmers, and a towel, so I don't mess up the floor of my flatmate's bedroom.
Take smaller amounts off and do it a few times to get it right, rather than to just kind of go straight in.
I'm going to start with the clippers on quite a high setting.
You always want to start with your hair nice and clean. Make sure your hair is not dripping wet, but make sure it's wet. Just if you can kind of just match everything up with the shape of your head, then you're going to be safe for sure, because you're not going too short in sort of one particular area.
This really is the point of no return. This is what they call in the trade a drop fade, I think, and this is a particularly fine specimen. I've got my hair wet now, so I can go ahead with the kitchen scissors.
I'd probably say just a few areas to kind of be mindful of. Would be the front, the fringe.
Just taking 1 inch off. No, I need it wetter.
I think that's something that you're going to sort of notice if you kind of make a mistake here.
I've got so much respect for the barbers who just do that kind of thing over your head. Imagine the bravery.
If you end up going kind of too short in the corners here and you end up with it, wonky, it's quite hard to kind of disguise. It's easier to hide mistakes perhaps through the sides or through the back of your hair, but I think your fringe, just be really careful of kind of how you treat that and not going too short.
Another problem that's arisen is that I'm getting dangerously bored, which is leading to some quite reckless snipping.
I think the main thing is, kind of sounds a bit cliche, but just kind of have a bit of fun with it, really.
Got a feeling that one side is far worse than the other. Looking in the mirror, especially using this mirror, I can see that it's quite choppy around the back, and there's not really anything I can do about that apart from trimming all my hair very short. In favour of this haircut, it broadly looks like a haircut still, but the downside is that it's incredibly crudely done at the back. Like, I think you can actually see scissor marks where I've tried to deftly scissor across the back of my head and it hasn't worked.